Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Fallout 3. Today we're playing a mod called Vault 101 Revisited. As you remember from the main game, you escape from Vault 101 as part of the tutorial level, and then, about halfway through the game, as you progress through the story, you can make your way back to Vault 101 and help Amata and solve the Vault's problems. Either get it opened up to the world, or sealed off forever. Or I guess you could just destroy it. A lot of different options there. But to get this mod to kick on, we have to have Vault 101 opened, which I have done, and we have to have left Amata alive, which I also have done. And we had to wait 30 days, so I've just sat here in my room and waited 30 days for time to pass. So I'm going to take my companion here, Clover, and we're going to walk outside this door and start this mod. Clover here is wearing the armor you get from the Operation Anchorage mission, which I have done, and I have also got the Alien Blaster, and I've also got Jingwei's shock sword, so pretty strong weapons I think, and I've also got a sniper rifle, but I don't have any really close encounter weapons at the moment, but maybe we'll find something as we get into Vault 101.
You're alive!
Hello, Susie Mac, you are one of the residents from Vault 101. Fancy meeting you in Megaton, looks like you're doing well.
Thanks. The whole vault's doing pretty well. They've got the place in much better shape than when you left. Here, take this.
A letter from Amata. Okay. I'm sure it'll help heal the wounds, but getting kicked out hurt.
It's not fair, I know, but it's the way it is. I know Amata still misses you.
Alright, I'll get back there as soon as I can. Take care.
Oh, I will. Yeah, I guess I should be getting back.
Susie Mac from Vault 101 has given me the message. No place like home. Gotta head back to 101 for the third time. And that was nice. That was some really nice voice work. I think they took clips that were just from the vanilla game and pieced it together to make it just it's practically seamless so far. There might be a bit more custom dialogue as we get in there, but I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. What are you wielding, Clover? Where'd you get that sword? I didn't give you a sword.
You're always welcome to take whatever you want, lover.
Yeah, I definitely did not give you a sword. I gave you Lincoln's revolver, or whatever, Old Painless, and the alien sidearm, but you should not have a sword. Alright, I guess you just have a sword as one of your base weapons. That's fine. And no traders out here today, apparently. That's fine. Just make our way to Vault 101, which is apparently in this direction. I see a hostile tick mark on my map right now. Let me get out my sniper rifle and investigate. That's not my sniper rifle, that is the fire lance. That's my sniper rifle.
Over here!
Oh, it's just an ant. Pah. Don't worry about it, I took care of it. And back up this dusty trail, back to Vault 101. It's good to be back home. Vault 101 communications signal found, and I see a couple... You know what, I'm going to actually take a moment and read that note that I just got. My friend, I'm sorry that I had to ask you to leave the vault for a time, but as I told you then, it was necessary. We needed time to heal and settle our differences. Now that time has passed, we have made great progress, and the door is now open to contact with the outside. I don't know how long it will take for Susie to find you, but I hope she reaches you safely. Please come visit us, see what we've accomplished, and let us show you our gratitude. I must admit, I have a little favor to ask. A little favor. Okay. And what is this 101 communication system I picked up? Oh, it's just nice, relaxing music. Alright.
Look, stay out of this.
Wally Mack. Nice to see you again.
Look, we got nothing to say to each other.
We don't have to like each other, but I'm going in to help if I can.
Why don't you mind your own business?
A little hostile, aren't you? I'm making it my business, so you can take that attitude and shove it.
No one talks that way about Wally Mack.
Look, maybe we can just start over instead of snarling at each other.
Nice try, butt wipe.
Goodbye.
Run along, kid, before I decide you're a problem.
Alright. Not exactly the most friendly. Wally Mack and Susie Mack, and now... Hello.
Hey,
Carol Wilkins.
keep it on the level, and everything will be fine.
Honest Ozzy.
Hello.
Hello, Honest Ozzy. What brings you to Vault 101?
Just a bit of trading with Christine.
So you're Honest Ozzy, huh?
As honest as the day is long.
Oh, goodbye.
It was nice meeting you.
Alright, and Christine Kendall, looks like you got a little shop set up here. Take well-worn book. Don't mind if I do. The cover is a lurid picture of a handsome, bare-chested man and a scantily clad, buxom blonde. Let's examine this. Oh, it's a dime store romance novel. Never mind.
Hey, welcome back. It's really good to see you again.
Looks like things got better after I left. Is that what you're saying?
Please, don't be like that. You've done much to help us. Amata has been just amazing, but still, you were the catalyst for change.
Aha. It seems that a lot of the people in here have been replaced with a couple of synths in here is what it seems like. How are things going for Vault 101?
We are sending representatives to some of the larger towns and villages. Now that the future is looking brighter, attitudes are more positive.
And Amata herself, how's she doing?
She's worked tirelessly getting everything cleaned up and repaired. A few troublemakers had to leave. She launched a morale-boosting project. Now you see new things popping up, like that poster over there.
That poster behind you, Vault Tech Yes We Can? Well, that's a nice touch, I suppose. Did not think I'd be welcome after the way things ended last time.
People have had a chance now to think about what you did for us. And tales of your exploits in the wasteland have been filtering into us. Now you've become a bit of a hero.
If you say so. I think I'm still at neutral karma. But, yeah, okay, that's me. I'm a regular hero.
You can make light of it, but it's true. Listening to the radio, I've heard how Three Dog speaks of you. Can you believe what they've started calling you? Lone Wanderer, like some character in a comic.
Yeah, what about Wally? He's not too friendly.
Don't worry about Mr. Tough Guy. He might not like you much, but he knows you are important to us.
Okay, can you unlock the vault door for me?
Yes, of course. Supervisor Gomez has asked to see you. And if I know Amata, you have a little something waiting for you in your old place.
Ooh, sounds fun. Alright, I'd like to go do that, and go see Amata.
Oh, sorry, she's away on a mission. Supervisor Gomez is her second in command.
Oh.
I believe he'd like to talk to you.
Well, that's a poor replacement for the real thing, but I need to go now.
Okay, goodbye.
It was nice meeting you, Robo Kristen. Alright, let's see if we can make our way back to our old room. Back through Vault 101's Atrium, and try and find the med lab where our dad worked. Ooh.
This is the Overseer. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely.
Flashbacks, huh? Yeah, that was a flashback. Nice. Luckily, not a whole lot of corpses are lying on the ground right now. How are you doing? Having a nice... Oh,
Morning.
checkers game. Well, looks like you're prepped for a checkers game. Susie, thank you for delivering that message to me.
Glad to see you're still in one piece.
Good to see you too. And Freddie Gomez.
Hey there.
Howdy, kid.
Hey.
Hello, Officer Jackson.
Yeah?
Just wanted to say that you've got a nice mustache, that's all. Is everything going pretty well now?
Is there any better life?
Outside the vault? Probably not. No. Maybe you could say Dukov had a nice life, but I ended that pretty quick. How is Supervisor Gomez adjusting to his new role?
You should ask him.
I will ask him once I see him. I heard some of you don't like how the vault's being run and want to make a change.
Don't you believe the rumors? It doesn't work like that. We're just security.
Alright, I'll see you around.
Good luck.
Thanks. Thanks, Officer Jackson. Oh, down here in the mess hall. Pepper Gomez.
I never thought you'd be back.
Well, here I am. I knew you were upset with me before, but maybe we can start over.
Well, all right then.
How are you doing?
Can't complain.
Your friendly smile lights up the whole room.
Stop, you're embarrassing me. But thank you.
I see Christine's importing an odd assortment of weapons and reading material.
I hate guns. Besides, the pen is mightier than the sword, or the assault rifle.
Huh. Alright, nice talking to you, Pepper.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
Alright, not bad. Making some good use out of these, Another well-torn book, volume 4 of 8. Yep. Yep. Oh, excuse me. I want to go talk to Old Lady Palmer.
Hello?
I thought you were dead.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Seems like you've been gone forever.
How are you feeling, Old Lady Palmer?
Much better lately, thanks for asking.
You look lovely today.
Very kind of you to say so. Thank you.
How is the situation now, with Amata in charge?
Well, I feel a lot safer now, that's for sure.
Good to hear it. And what's your overarching opinion of Amata as the Overseer?
Worthy of respect.
That is completely understandable. Amata is a great person, and she has a way of inspiring loyalty, unlike her father.
Don't ever lose your gift to speaking your mind so directly.
Goodbye.
Go on now. I'm sure you've had quite enough old lady chit-chat.
Indeed. Indeed. That's pretty nice. Vault 101, a bright new future. Alright, let's see if I can find my way back to my old house. Stanley!
Hey, the Lone Wanderer returns.
They've given you a new voice. Are you feeling okay? You don't look so good.
I've got this headache that just won't go away. It's the lights, I think. They hurt my eyes.
Well, maybe you should take a break.
No, I can't. Really, I'm fine.
Gross.
And there's always so much to do.
What's your assessment of Amata as Overseer?
She has the vault running like a well-oiled machine. Much better than her dad, I have to say. Alphonse was more interested in power and control than the overall good. Amata has a quality for leadership that I never suspected. She brings out the best in people.
I agree with that assessment. And what is your opinion of Gomez now that he's Supervisor?
Gomez? He's always been a do-right kind of guy. He lacks Amata's imagination, but not her dedication.
Alright, well what is the situation now, with Amata in charge?
I thought those rebels were a bunch of idealistic young fools. But the changes Amata's made have been good. Guess I was wrong.
Okay. See you around, Stanley. And how about you, Andy? You got any new lines?
Now instituting expulsion protocol KL-001. I'm sorry. Security program disengaged.
What was that all about, Andy?
Yes, a rather unfortunate incident.
They're still letting you play Doctor, are they?
Actually, no. I'm afraid I've been, what's the human term? Fired. But surgery was fun while it lasted.
I can understand why they would fire you after last time you killed that old lady while trying to amputate her toe. How does the situation here look to you?
Human problems for human hearth. I don't trouble myself with such petty affairs.
Alright, that's understandable. See you around.
Very good, sir.
And this is where Jonas was lying dead, I believe.
Morning.
Hello, Officer Henderson.
Hey there.
How are you doing? Stanley's working overtime. He doesn't look too good.
Oh yeah, he's a mess.
He should really take a break.
But he won't.
Yeah, I see that. Well, it's good to be here again. I'll help if I can.
It's good to see you back.
Well, thank you. So everything's going smooth?
I suppose.
Good.
Good luck.
See you around. And here's another well-worn book, Volume 2 of 8. Only one of true noble blood could have eyes so blue. Lady Angelica gazed into Prince Daring's eyes, lost in their depths. Her heart began pounding as she felt his hands gently. Whoa! Let's just save that for some other time. Yeah, this is the Overseer and Amata's room. Amata's footlocker, but that requires a key. Alright, this is not my bedroom. Let's just poke around a little bit. Yeah, Amata's desk requires a key as well. Yeah, I don't think there's anything for me in here right now. Nope. Alright, let's try and find our way back to my room. And the Overseer's room. Hello, who is the Overseer? Yes, Supervisor Gomez.
You made it. That's great.
Another synth, are you?
Amata is away, setting up new trade contacts. When she sent for you, we had no way to know how long it would take her message to reach you.
What happened to Amata's dad? Yeah, the Overseer was alive.
One day, he just collapsed. He's resting in the clinic. He hasn't regained consciousness. At this point, we are not expecting him to recover.
Oh wow, he hasn't improved?
No. We persuaded Doc Church to come examine him, but he said it looked hopeless. Maybe a stroke.
Well, I do have a decent amount of points in medicine. Maybe I can take a look at him.
Good idea. He's in the clinic.
All right. So you're Supervisor now.
She wanted a clearly recognized lieutenant, so Amata came up with the title.
Well, congratulations on the promotion. The vault is in good hands.
Thank you.
And I received a message about needing help.
Since the death of Jonas and your father's departure, we've had no doctor. Andy was a disaster. We activated his medical procedures, but the results were awful.
I remember.
We have heard of a skilled physician in Rivet City who wants to relocate right away. We cannot lose this opportunity.
Oh, well, then I'll go meet up with them and make sure they get here safely.
Exactly. You've proven that you can survive the toughest challenges. And I trust you completely. Doctors are in high demand. Mercs or raiders might snatch him on the way. Be vigilant.
Okay, you can count on me.
Excellent. You have your father's spirit. James would be proud. Meet Dr. Thomas Hansen at Rivet City and bring him here as quickly and safely as you are able.
Dr. Hansen. All right, you got it. A doctor in the house. All right. Still gotta find my way back to my house. Volume 7 of 8. Prince Daring had ignored her for too long. The stable boy's eyes were wide with surprise as Lady Angelica slipped out of her dress. She ran her small hands over his hard, sweat-slicked chest, pulling him down into the hay. Whoa. A little too sultry for me. Whoa.
Yes, and Amata can come over after you clean your room. Now move. This place is disgusting.
Ah, I have found my way back to my room and had a little flashback to that day. No place like home. Ah, yes. Let me just poke around here. Very nice. Very nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Ah, Captain Cosmos note. And Captain Cosmos the Death Ray. Alright, let's check these out. A note from Amata. I remember when we were kids how much you liked Grognak the Barbarian. Christine is starting to get some great new books in trade, and when I saw this Captain Cosmos, I just had to get it for you. Light speed away. Happy reading. So considerate of her. She had a favor to ask. I just haven't been able to find her yet. Oh, open the first aid box for the 2 stim packs. Thank you. Safe is empty. Footlocker has a jumpsuit in it. Yep, not a whole lot in here besides that stuff. I take it back. Here's a little note. Welcome back. Hello. Sorry that I wasn't here myself to greet you. I got your old room all fixed up. I hope you like it. Gomez is in charge while I'm away. He always liked you, and I know you'll get along. If you haven't visited him yet, please do. Hope to see you soon. Sincerely, Amata. Yes, I have seen him, and I think he wanted me to go find a Dr. Hansen in Rivet City. So, if I don't find anything else here, I'll do that. Vault status. Integrity is secure. Door is open. Water purifier is below average. And 13 days since you had an accident. Nice. When you go outside, leave your Vault 101 suit here. Some unsavory groups have been looking for ways to get inside. We do not want to attract unnecessary attention now. Good advice. That is a very, very good. That's some very good advice. Christine Kendall has various outside clothing you can use. It has been cleaned and is not so smelly. So there's no excuse for you not to use it. That includes you, Susie Mac. And some new map data. If you plan to go outside, stop by the office before you leave. Sincerely, Stanley. All right. Hello, Officer Taylor.
Don't you know enough to stay away?
Good to see you, too.
Good riddance. Get out.
All right. All right, fine. Be that way. All right. Well, I think I've done everything I can around here so far, so time to go fetch that doctor. All right. Well, we need to head to Rivet City, so let's get that marked on our map. Oh, good. It's already marked. All right. And then we'll head to Rivet City. Well, that was nice. A little bit of extra dialogue here with a couple of characters. It's nice to see some familiar faces. Although, using familiar faces is a shame because it's kind of hard. Like, back with Stanley. They gave Stanley a new voice actor, and that definitely breaks the that definitely breaks the immersion. But it's totally fine. It's just a mod anyway, so it's not like it has to be immersive or anything. It's just got to be fun. So we'll see if this continues being fun. And I have found some Enclave soldiers, so why don't I just get to the top of here and try and pick at them from above. I'm in danger. Someone sees me.
Help me! I'm wired with explosives.
It must be this person.
Help me!
I would have helped you, but okay. That was weird. That was very odd. Alright. Nope. Oh, look, he's brought attention to me. Thank you so much for that. Well, that was simple enough. Oh, Enclave Hellfire Trooper is just launching fire at us. Come on, Clover, help me out here. Try and dodge this fire. Come on, let's try not to die. Let's try not to die, Clover. Let's do some damage. Oh, watch out. Come on, you coward. Show yourself. There we go. And an officer down here, along with a turret. Let's take you both out. Oh, Clover died. Retreating. What killed you, Clover? I guess you got killed by fire. That's too bad. Well, just take the captain's sidearm, and if I ever need your armor, I'll just come by and take it. Ah, these Enclaves, so obnoxious. This was your fault. And now you get to feel what that feels like. Still got that refrigerator hanging out by the Super Duper Market. Since I started the Wanderers Edition mod way back when. Alright. And a Super Mutant off in the distance. Ooh, let me just crouch down and pick you off if I can. After you kill that mole rat, apparently. And now he has wandered into Raider territory. Let's see who wins between the Super Mutant and this Raider here. Super Mutant won. Super Mutant won handily. Alright, time to finish you off then. That is a Super Mutant Overlord, so I'm not really surprised. Okay, I'll just let him fight those mole rats. You know what? Just go crazy. Have fun with that. They'll keep you busy, and I'll just move along without you. Looks like I might be walking into Super Mutant territory. Yeah, there's Project Purity on the right. Still being controlled by the Enclave at this point, so I won't be able to walk in there at the moment. Yep, there they are. Take you out. And take you out. And should be one more. Yup, indeed there is. Come on, go down, Overlord. There you go. Nice and dead. Alright, keep on going. Rivet City is right there. Hello again, Rivet City. Welcome back to this rusty tub.
We're gonna be in a mighty tight spot if the guy from that vault doesn't show up soon.
While there is life, there is always hope.
True. I just wish we knew who we could trust. Ah, there you are.
Hi.
Welcome.
It's me.
Hello.
Hi, I'm kind of stuck right now. Okay, I can move again. Hello, Alice and Doc Hansen. Doc Hansen, you are the one I am escorting. How are you, Alice?
It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Very curt conversation. And Doc Hansen. Hello, I'm Thomas Hansen, and this is my assistant, Alice. You're the entire escort from Vault 101? Just you? I thought there would be more, like a real escort.
Well, there were two of us, but one of them didn't make it. But don't worry, that just means that the path from here to there is completely safe now.
If you say so.
You came to Rivet City to start a new life, but that didn't work out, I suppose?
We didn't find what we were looking for. Leave it at that.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Not yet. We were attacked, and my medical case was taken. We cannot leave without it. You're gonna have to recover it.
Okay, do you know where it is?
Well, of course I know where it is. Some Talon mercenaries have it in an underground base. I've been observing them. I'll mark the location for you.
Oh. And are you going to help me in any significant capacity?
I'm a doctor, damn it, not a gunslinger. You have to handle this on your own.
Yeah, apparently. Alright, see you later.
See you later.
Alright, well, looks like we're headed to some kind of Talon Company underground base. So be it. Near the tip, okay, down here at the very tip of the continent. So, over here. Alright, so from Rivet City, there's the entrance to Pinkerton's area. You just go around on the western side. See a lot of old cars piled up out here. A lot of old aircraft. I normally don't have any reason to come by this way, so this is pretty interesting. And a Pulowski Preservation Shelter. Let's just see what's in here. Ah, it's empty. Very well. Ah, here we are. Sewer entrance to Talon base. Alright, now we are down here in the sewers, and I immediately see 2 tripwires. And, okay, very hostile persons. Don't know why I assumed Talon Company wouldn't be hostile. For some reason I thought I could just come down here and maybe talk to them a little bit, but apparently not. And let's just disarm this. And we'll just disarm this. After I stand to the side and kill you. And your friend over there. Alright, where was I? Oh yes, disarming this tripwire. Now, does that mean there are grenades? There are grenades up here. Grenades for the taking. Disarm that bucket. And disarm this bucket. Thank you for the grenade buckets. And a couple more deaths. Should be fine. Hello. Whoa. That was Fugitive something or other, but they're dead now. Fugitive Hunter. That's right. That's right. Let's just fight fire with fire. They're not using fire, but I'm just gonna fight them. I'll think of a better one-liner. Never mind. And the Fugitive Hunter had an android component on him, did he? And I have the access to his terminal with this key. I just have to figure out where that goes. Interesting. A little bit of intrigue, is it? Hello, God! Well, just walked face first into that missile. Yeah, alright. And I have access to a couple terminals over here, I think. That one requires a key. I can take this one, though. That is just gibberish. Nope, invalid decryption key. Guess I will not. Couple more traps. Okay. They have a couple of pressure plates here, so if you try to be sneaky and just kind of crawl around here, you'd just get blasted. That's an interest. I don't think I've ever seen that trap before. It's pretty interesting. Ah, this Talon Company merc had an encryption key on him. I'll probably be able to use that. Activating the desktop terminal again. Let's just deactivate that alarm. And open the secure door. Very nice. And we'll walk down here. There's a tripwire here, but I already grabbed the grenades that were going to drop down, so I'll just step on that with no problems. And here is the medical case. I can't resist taking a quick look inside. Stim packs, healing chems, and medical tools. No, I'm okay for now. We'll just leave the contents alone. I will, however, take all these missiles for no real reason. And unlock this safe. There we go. And some grenades. And some electronic charge. Alright. Some ammo down here. That's fine. Nothing else, though. I've checked everything else. And I think we've grabbed everything we can grab. Time to leave. We've got the medical supplies, which is the plot item that we need. Now let's see if we can inquire with them a little further. Try and get a little more information out of them if we can. Okay, more Talon Company mercenaries. I was afraid that might be the case. We just hide behind this sniper. Probably not very good at close range. This guy's on fire now. I think that was it. Yeah, I got ambushed by about 4 guys. Alright, let's just loot their bodies. See if they had anything good on them. Probably not. Probably just generic Talon Company mercenaries. Frag grenade and 2 pulse mines. It's alright. Think it's time for us to leave. Think it's time for us to just get out of here. I don't think those cars are going to explode, but they very well could. So let's not be around if that happens. Alright, Dr. Hansen. I have found the medical supplies that were taken from you. And we can go now.
Sorry, kid. Just testing out a new inhalant.
I'll bet. I recovered your med case. You didn't say there'd be so many of them.
I love it when a plan comes together. What are you complaining about? You're alive, aren't you? The case seems a little light. Did you open it?
I was curious, but I did not take anything.
I appreciate the honesty. Here, these may help you. I designed them myself. They're not addictive, and the effects stack with commonly used chems.
Oh, I have a drug called Iron Man, and another one called Afterburner, and another one called Deadeye. I'll have to check those out. That guy kept a journal. He said you're a fugitive.
Look, we all have stuff in our past we'd like to leave behind, but don't make hasty conclusions.
I'm just telling you what I know. His journal said that he's from the Institute.
You know about that, do you? Yeah, from up north, in the Commonwealth.
I think you owe me some explanations. What's going on here exactly?
What you lack is proper scientific training.
I doubt that.
A gun is not the answer to every problem. You have enough data, but you can't form a proper hypothesis.
Excuse me, what Thomas is saying, in his unique way, is that I'm Grayson.
So you're a synthetic person?
From your polite words, I think you might have heard of us before.
I don't think you're the only synthetic person around here, but there's another one of you right here, Harkness.
No, don't tell me. If that person has found a safe refuge at Rivet City, keep that secret. Now that my identity is known, I cannot stay here.
I see. Do you think you'll be safe at Vault 101?
The Institute will not trouble me there, and the Vault's technology is of interest to me.
All right, well, if that's what you want, we'll do that. You could stay here, Pinkerton.
That is not an option for me. Leave it at that. Vault 101 will provide an excellent hideaway.
All right.
Bye.
So we'll take this runaway synth and this fugitive Doc Hansen. Yeah, a little sketchy, but I guess we can bring him into Vault 101. Shouldn't be a problem. This is why the Overseer wanted to keep people out, just try and keep the vault closed, because sketchy people like you want to get in, and I'm not entirely certain you're not going to be a problem. But sure enough, let's go, Doc Hansen.
So, genius. You got it all figured out now?
Yeah, I put it all together. Why did they call Alice Grayson?
They gave them all code names, usually based on one of their creators. Dr. Grayson led the team that built Alice.
So now she's Alice.
She chose the name after a pre-war story of a girl who found herself in a land full of crazy people.
And your connection?
My training is in medicine and my specialty is chemistry. I only worked indirectly with the synthetics team. Most of the synthetics, they're not much more than machines. Sometimes one just clicks. It starts to really think and feel with true self-awareness. When Alice developed free will, I helped her escape.
All right. You gave up the comfortable life to do the right thing.
When Alice became self-aware, when I talked to her, I knew she was special. I couldn't let her stay in that place.
So, can Alice do everything? Is she anatomically correct? I ask because I have the Lady Killer perk, and I want to see if it works on robots.
That's disgusting. Alice is like a daughter to me. If anyone shows her anything less than complete respect, I'll teach him the true meaning of pain. Got it?
Well, you know, she's not like a daughter to me, so it doesn't really faze me. Alright. A fugitive hunter was carrying this. Can you use it?
I sure can. Thank you. We didn't have a replacement for this component. Now we do.
You're welcome. Alright, let's get going now.
Alice and I will follow you. I picked up something more suitable for us to wear for traveling.
Doc Hansen must reach the Vault 101 clinic. No fast traveling is permitted. You have 5 days to complete this quest. Relax, that's far more than enough time than you will need. Okay. And you're fitting right in. Very nice. There is a very ill patient waiting for you at Vault 101.
Explain.
Well, he just collapsed one day and never regained consciousness. He's kind of a jerk, so we don't really talk about it very much, but I'm sure if he does die, then at least 1 or 2 people will miss him.
Well, I'll see what I can do after we get there.
All right. My father was a doctor, too. I just felt like sharing that information with you.
People here talked about him. James, wasn't it? He gave up his research to take someone dear to him to safety in Vault 101. Now we follow in his footsteps.
I suppose we do. And you're going to follow me now? Well, okay, good. You're both following me now. I like that outfit. Looks good on you, Alice. All right. And you've got a laser pistol. Well, she's got a laser pistol. And you've got You got a bit of a revolver. Alright. So at least you've got something. Hopefully we won't run into any trouble, but I have a sneaking suspicion that we might.
Oh no, not these guys.
Talon Company mercs?
Over here!
I don't know who's attacking us. Angry Wastelander, I got those two. Doc Hansen has died, quest has failed. Oh! How was I supposed to know this was gonna happen? Lord, was that some kind of scripted event? I mean, obviously the ambush was. We stepped off 2 seconds later, they died. They all died. Good grief. I could take the scientist outfit, but that's not gonna help me. Oh, Lord. Lordy, lordy. Alright, we'll try this. I think we'll try this one more time. Alright, now we are back here with Doc Hansen and Alice, and we're going to advance again. This time, we're going to try not to die as soon as we walk out the door. So I stay here, and we'll advance very slowly.
Oh no, not these guys.
There we go. There's someone. Take out this dog. And another ferocious dog. And, oh, watch out for the grenade. And this guy. And this girl.
Never mess with me.
Okay. We got it. Good. Good. We survived the initial ambush. But I'm sure there's probably going to be more than one.
We need to keep moving.
Yeah, sounds good to me. What the hell was that all about? Those guys really did not like you.
Business deal gone bad. I had to do what I must to get by. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Goodbye.
How about you, Alice? You want to spill the beans? How about a memory leak? Got a memory leak for me?
How much farther is it?
Nice weapon. Special laser pistol?
It's from the Institute. Advanced technology. Rather experimental. At least it hasn't exploded yet. Perhaps I shall give you one. If we survive this.
Alright.
See you later.
Well, then I'll try and make sure you don't die. Doing pretty well so far. We've made a good 50 feet, so as long as this keeps up, we'll be fine. Nobody's hiding in this rubble, are they? No. No one's hiding in the sewers, in the water here. The Enclave, of course. The Enclave will be trouble, so we should not get a little too close to them. We should try and keep our distance. Are you guys still behind me? Where'd you guys go? It's awfully quiet now. I don't know where they wandered off to. I probably should not be hopping along these rocks. It probably screws with their pathfinding, especially that synth. She's probably all turned around now. There we go. Now we're all joined up again. Good. It's not getting too late, is it? I should probably keep an eye on the time. It's only 1 p.m. Only 1 in the afternoon. We've got plenty of time. Are you guys ready for a swim? Oh, hello. What are you fighting? Super mutants.
That's the end of that.
Yeah, you're not too bad. Not too bad with that weapon. Let's just walk down these stairs and make our way across the river. You guys doing alright? The synth is doing alright. You doing alright? Not suffering from too heavy radiation, are you? Because I'm doing fine. Now, there are sometimes, yeah, Talon Company mercenaries over here. Do not need to get involved as long as we don't attack them. They won't attack us, so just keep on going. Good, you're not attacking them. I was worried that you might just start a fight, but no. We're not too far now. That's the super duper market. If you ever get hungry, there's probably no food there because I already looted the place, but you might be able to find a couple of scraps. Yep, and here's Megaton. If you ever need to trade with somebody, if you ever need to trade with someone outside of Vault 101, Megaton is right there, and they've got some pretty good traders, so a lot of business opportunities for enterprising individuals such as yourselves. Now, we are nearing the entrance to Vault 101, and it seems nice and quiet, but I don't want to discount the possibility of an ambush waiting for us, so keep your eyes open. Alright, we're here at Vault 101. Nice and smooth. Good. And while he's not shooting us on sight, don't talk to that guy, he's kind of a jerk. But everyone else is really friendly.
I always wondered what these vaults were like. This one's in pretty good shape.
Very true. Remarkably good. I'd like to see the clinic's equipment.
Well, sure, I see no problem trusting that to you. We'll just make our way through the cafeteria, I believe. That'll take us there. Well, here we are.
Well done. Thank you for guiding us here safely. Here's a little something for you.
DC Journal of Internal Medicine added. Thank you. Give the doc and Alice 24 hours to get the clinic operational, then come back and see how they're doing. How you doing, Alice?
I'm sorry, I need to get the clinic's equipment set up, so we will be ready for an emergency. Come back tomorrow.
Can do. I'm not stealing medical supplies, I'm rewarding myself with medical supplies. Sure enough, Doc Hansen is examining Alphonse Almodav, the old overseer. I can suffocate him with a pillow. Or I can attempt to help him. Based on your substantial medical knowledge, you do not believe he will ever recover. Oh, can I try and help him? Despite your best efforts, his condition has not improved. At least you tried. Alright, well, I'll leave him in your capable hands, Doc Hansen. Do whatever you want with him. Now let's see if anybody's in the Overseer's office. Maybe Amata's back, but I doubt it. Either way, we should report this in to the Supervisor. Yep, Supervisor is still here.
Hi.
Hello, Supervisor Gomez. I brought the doc here all safe and sound.
Excellent job. I knew you were the right person for this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Alright, well I guess I'll wait 24 hours. Alright, I have skipped 24 hours. There is new mail on my terminal. Well, let me go check it out. Oh. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before, but not important. Need to find the terminal. Here's the other well-torn book, volume 6 of 8. Heather's bountiful bosom, her senses reeling from the intoxicating smell of her hair. He couldn't help himself, and Angelica would never know. Oh no, a deep twist on that book.
Hey there.
Hey, it's Butch's mom.
You're back again?
Yes, I am. Just came by to see if you had anything good. Of course, she's got another page of the well-worn dime store novel. Yeah, people really like these volumes. You know, I never really noticed that there was a window here into this bedroom, so the Overseer can keep tabs on you without needing security cameras. I just never noticed that before. Pretty much every room has a window to the hallway, which is very dystopian. Very dystopian. Just a little touch I'd never noticed before. It makes it a little creepy. Alright, and here is my terminal. Let's check my personal mail. My dad's files from Doc Hansen. I was cleaning up the old medical files. They were in terrible state. I think Andy, that Mr. Handy, that they were using as a temporary physician, was trying to reprogram the medical computer. There's virtually nothing left of your dad's files, but I salvaged one recording. I'm sending it to you with this message. It's dated from when he first arrived here. Thought you might want to have it. Your dad was a good man. Thank you. Maybe I'll be able to listen to that. And a possible problem from the Supervisor. Mike, please come visit me when you can. I have a nagging worry that we may have a problem, and maybe you can help. All right, I will go see you, but first I want to listen to this message that my dad recorded.
It's you and me now, okay? You and me. But that's fine. So long as we've got each other, that's all that matters. Not so bad, huh? A bit chilly maybe, but we'll get used to that. A few decorations, some donated toys, and this place will feel just like home.
I suppose it's probably pretty easy to get line recordings of Liam Neeson. He's probably been in a lot of things, so you could probably make Liam Neeson, your father, say a lot of different things. A wide variety of things, probably. Probably make some interesting dialogue from your dad. I might find a couple more interesting notes if this continues. And the Overseer's office just passed through here.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. And here we are again. Supervisor Gomez.
Hi.
Hello. You look like a man with a problem on his mind. But first, let's talk about that new doctor. How's he working out?
Well, from what I've heard, he has a card game going. Since they don't play for caps, that's okay with me.
Okay. Anyway, the problem you had.
You're right. I'm becoming concerned because Amata is late getting back from her mission.
She's on a trade mission? Perhaps to Canterbury Commons?
Correct. I asked her not to go herself, but she insisted. Can you go check to see if she's okay?
I sure can. Any information that you have that could help me?
Tim Henderson represents us in town. He watches for news and gathers information. You should talk to him.
All right, I'll do that. Anything else?
Actually, yeah. Alice wants to speak to you. She's very thankful for finding a home here, and she'd like to show her appreciation for your search. Alice would like to assist.
Oh, a little companion, huh? For this quest, it is highly recommended that you take Alice with you as a companion. All right, well then I will do that. I can't help but wonder what kind of trouble Amata could have gotten herself into this time. At Canterbury Commons, I think I've already solved the problem there with the Mechanist and the Antagonizer, so yeah, what else is left there? Alice!
Hello.
I hear you'd like to help me search for Amata.
Correct. I want to help the Overseer, and I'm stronger than I look. You won't regret it.
Well, if you say so, you died pretty easily last time, but sure, I'll give you a second chance.
Private Alice, at your service. I'm ready.
All right, nice. Putting back your combat uniform. All right.
See you later.
Yep, let's go. Before we do that, though, I see you have a Pip-Boy.
I got it from Stanley. It's very useful. All my research data will go into it.
And I'd sure like to get an advanced laser pistol like yours.
The technology is experimental. If you are willing to take your chances with this model, at least it hasn't exploded yet. I have a spare. Please accept it as a token of friendship.
I warmly accept your laser pistol. Thank you. And have I told you about my naughty nurse fantasy?
TMI, too much information. Has anyone told you that you share too much?
Too bad. Even with the Lady Killer perk, that didn't help me. All right.
See you later.
And I have a traveling doctor with me. You know what? Let me just talk to you briefly.
Hello.
Hello. I need medical services.
If you broke it, I think that I can fix it.
Well, please do.
Well, there's a bed available here. Go on, take a quick nap. You will awaken bright and refreshed.
Really? Come on.
Okay.
You are one of the laziest robots I've ever met. Let's go. Let's go. I have a laser pistol. All right. I don't have a whole lot of ammunition for it, so I'm probably not going to use it. In fact, I'll just stick to what I've been using, the fire lance, and maybe the alien captain's sidearm. But this is pretty good so far. This is pretty effective. Let's make our way out of the vault and head to Canterbury Commons. Okay, we are now outside. It's a beautiful new day. And we're going to make our way, I believe it's east, to Canterbury Commons. Yes, eastward. So that's the way we are going to be headed. Alice and myself. I don't know how much damage protection that outfit has, but I hope it's significant, because we might run into some big trouble. I don't know what we're going to find in Canterbury Commons, or on the way to Canterbury Commons, but hopefully it won't be too distressing.
Hey.
You know, I never actually did check about those drugs the doctor gave me. Let me just check those out quick. Afterburner. Yeah, AP plus 10. Well, I don't normally use VATS, so that does not help me. And Deadeye, critical chance plus 5. That's nice. And Iron Man, damage resistance plus 5, health plus 40. Very nice. So that stacks on top of other things, so that's nice. Pretty effective medicines that I might need to use later. First things first, we need to talk to Tim Henderson and Megaton. And from there, we'll be able to find out what happened to Amata. Now, where would Tim be? Maybe in the saloon, or maybe down here getting some food from Jenny? There you are, Tim Henderson.
Hi there.
Hello. What are you doing here?
They wanted a representative in town to keep up with the news.
And how are you doing?
Well, it's pretty nice to be away from my wife, Donna. She's back there in the vault.
And I see that you're not wearing a vault suit, which is a smart move. I think that was decreed by the Overseer.
Gomez told me to keep a low profile outside. Stay quiet, and don't attract attention.
Do you have any information about Amata?
Of course. I wrote it all down for you. Take this.
Oh, you are very well prepared. Thank you.
See you later.
See you around. Alright, let's check these notes. Amata left Megaton with a local trader called Bottlecap Jack. He's a decent guy. According to who? She was going up to Canterbury Commons. Jack was concerned about recent Enclave activity, so he said they'd try to avoid the main trails, but he's made this trip before and he wasn't really expecting trouble. Amata was wearing typical merc armor, so she'd blend in, though you can't really hide the Pip-Boy. Both of them were well armed. Jack has a supply cache outside Canterbury Commons, right around here. I'd start looking there. I've heard that he lives out of a blue car, so if you see it, you're real close. Okay, then we'll make our way to here. A little bit north of Vault 108. A little bit south of Canterbury Commons. Okay, well, Alice and I, we are going to make our way to Canterbury Commons and try and figure out what happened to Amata. Yeah, this mod has been pretty cool so far. Hello! What do we have here? Let's put him in the ground.
Level 0.
That was, not too difficult, but, yeah. It's not making me feel good about Amata's chances if we ran into them. They probably wouldn't have taken this road. It's obviously not a safe road. Oh, here's Clover. Hello, Clover. Hey, you want some power armor? Because I've got some power armor if you want it. No? No. Alright. So yes, Alice and I, we are going to make our way to Canterbury Commons and try and find out what happened to Amata. Which is a pretty interesting... Yeah, this whole mod has been pretty interesting so far. It's a nice concept, and these new characters, Alice and Dr. Hansen, they're pretty cool. So I guess that's what we're going to do next time. We're going to make our way to Canterbury Commons and try and figure out what happened to my good friend Amata. And if she's in trouble, we'll try and rescue her and try and figure out what happened to her escort. Yeah. With Alice by my side, I don't think we'll have too much of a problem. Especially not with the Fire Lance. Pretty effective at taking out nearby hostiles. But I'll let you be the judge of that.
Hostiles detected.
Let's see how much damage you can do with that gun. Pretty nice. Pretty effective gun. Yeah, so that's what we'll do next time. We'll make our way and try and find Amata and help her out. But until then, my name is Mike, and this has been Fallout 3 with the Vault 101 Revisited mod. Thank you for joining me.